safeguard the interests of, to bring back all of us on one single platform, to which we want South India to play a major role South as a single block in Indian politics, not as a Tamil Nadu, South India to play a major role Telangana. In Indian politics, not as a Tamil Nadu, not as a Andhra Pradesh, otherwise Telangana, we would be losing a lot in the one single South unit, one single South block. Otherwise, we would be losing a lot in the bargain. Yeah, hi.
So I'm Lavanya from 7.
My question is to
on
you
your left.
are you about to meet the political leaders? My question is to you are you about to meet the political leaders
Chandrababu Naidu has
today
already met Stalin and he already met Mamata. As
what
well as
would be your role
Chandrababu
in
Naidu
that?
has already met Stalin and he
It is
already
not
met Mamata.
right now in due course we will be
What
meeting.
would be your
not
role in
today.
that?
Today is not right now in due course we will be meeting. More would like to convey message like to understand our one today, but today is more would like to convey message. But in course of time in due course we will be meeting. Just understand each and every what our party is. But in course of time in due course we will be meeting each and every as the elections come.
Hi, Pawan.
So let us look at Mr. CBN as spent force because so let us look at Mr. CBN as spent force. He is at the verge of his retirement. He's at the verge of his retirement. His son, although he never got he didn't contest for panchayat elections. He heads the although he never got he didn't contest for panchayat elections. He heads the even in that case it's hopeless for TDP. And he's a nominated APU will be happen only in JanaSena party. So hopeless for TDP. So all the leaders that's the future of APU will be happen only through JanaSena party. So all the leaders that's what the reason I would like to convey. No, not necessarily, because we have to be a collective force, not that the one individual, not necessarily, it should be a collective force, not about one individual, it is about all of us, one individual, one state should safeguard the interests of the South, not about one individual, it is about all of us who understand Jallikattu, to safeguard the interests of the South, who is born and brought up here, who understand Jallikattu, as fellow, one being the Dravid culture, we understand so many things, as fellow is unity in being the Dravid culture, we understand so many things. And India is unity and diversity. The cultural aspect of each and every state. And as being part of one whole Dravid region, we understand more. And I think that should be the essential fiber which should connect all of us. And that should be the part of one essential Dravid region, fiber which should connect all of us. That should be the essential fiber which should connect all of us. Sure, I'll get back to you. Maybe the similar question will be asked by someone else. So I'll give the answer.
Hi, Pawan.
I'll give you 100%.
Hi, Pawan. This is Ram from NewsX here on your.
Sorry.
Hi. So welcome to Chennai. I have two questions. What we could understand from your speech that the dominance of the national political parties into the rights of the southern part. Are you insisting separate nations, compromising the southern state? And already there are parties, the prominent party DMK will that move. So what is your
to have a separate country?
Yeah. Dravid Nadu, yeah, basically.
Dravid Nadu is an emotional concept. If you look at it, for me, it is. I want the India to be, one aspect who respects the diversity of our country. Never ignore that part. And last 2 decades, I think that has been neglected quite a lot. So I think somewhere it has to be stalled. And we should have to make sure that North Indian political leadership has to understand our sensitivity and our cultural understanding. They have to go through understand our deep cultural. They have to understand our culture.
The next question, we could see, many film stars are emerging in the recent times. In Tamil Nadu, even Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan. Any chances of joining with them in the future?
See, when I started a political party, fundamentally I was never an actor. I was happened to be pushed to be an actor. Fundamentally, always I wanted to work for people or some social issues, though I never knew what one day it was going to turn into a political party. But as an actor, it's very easy to convey a story, to convey an issue, to solve an issue in 2.5 hours, a screenplay on screen. But in reality, you have to wait for something. You have to wait for an issue even for 2 decades. So it's going to take a lot of time. So any actor who comes into politics should have a great tenacity and a lot of patience, loads of patience, tons of patience is needed. And if someone has that, I think definitely they will succeed and they will go ahead. And if someone has that, I think definitely they will succeed and they will go ahead. ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் திருப்பி வரேன். நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் திருப்பி வரேன். நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் திருப்பி வரேன். நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. கண்டிப்பா அது பேச்சில் கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. இது only but only through, you know, you have to not make people trust through words. It's only through actions, if you notice that. And I came into politics on the time, so Mr. Chiranjeevi had a problem is about the people who surrounded around him. They never had the conviction. But people whom I'm with, I'm in general, I'm a man of some convictions, and no matter what. In fact, as you said, BJP, I think one of the, someone said regarding BJP. And they did ask me to merge JanaSena in the very first 2014 itself. The moment we finished election, they asked us, one of the leaders had asked me in 2014 to merge BJP, and which I said, if that is the case, then there is a need for me to start a party. So this is what I exactly answered, and I'll take now a question, like ask you a question. Will I rally with BJP? So this is what I exactly answered, and in fact, I rallied with BJP in 2014. I expected a lot of good stuff from there, a lot of accountability, a lot of responsibility for people's issues. I'm quite disappointed with BJP. And everyone had elected Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi with a lot of conviction and a lot of admiration for him. Somehow, it was not really, maybe it didn't go up to the expected, what people had expected. And that is quite a disappointment for all of us. It was not really, maybe it didn't go up to the expected, what people had expected. It's not out of 10, it's not some mathematics test or something to count. I'm not good at mathematics, but what I can tell you is they could not fulfill the promise. What they had, they could have said it, even if they could not fulfill what they had promised, at least they could be accountable, it could have been a responsible manner to say that we could not do it. We could not do what we had promised. So at this juncture, even the other day in AP also I was addressing some meetings, so they were asking me, some Muslim community was asking me, I said, what are you BJP or not? So BJP is never a friend of mine, or not even I had went against my own brother to support TDP and BJP, who was in Congress. So for me, Mr. Narendra Modi is not my brother or someone even, when I go against my own brother, definitely I don't mind going against him. But right now, to see it technically, even if I say right as of today, I said I won't go with BJP. Even if I say it, a lot of people might not believe, but the reason is, they had a greater chance in till 2015 to become a formidable force in AP, but somehow they had lost the opportunity. Now, anyone who joins with BJP in Andhra Pradesh, it's a harakiri. So your technically answer is no.
Sir, this is Shrestha from India Ahead News.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know your take on Mahagathbandhan and if you support the alliance. Pan-Indian.
So you have to understand Mr. CBN is a great man. So you have to understand Mr. CBN is a great man. It's a hypothesis. No, let me say it. No, let me say it. Mr. CBN, you know, I'm quite worried about him. He doesn't know when he'll become your friend and when he'll become your foe. So it's quite dangerous to align with him and to support him. So all the partners who are going, and one day he's going to talk to them. So it will be very dangerous for this to travel with CBN, because I didn't expect anything from him other than the well-being of the state. And because of JanaSena, they could form the government. And they could become seen if he could ignore us. And we are not asking what we are asking. I didn't even ask for a post. I didn't even ask for anything. I asked him for reasonable governance, not even great governance, a reasonable governance, a little less corrupted governance. which they could not deliver. So this Mahagathbandhan today, for 3 decades they fought with Congress, for 3 decades. And at the grassroots level, people killed each other, people fought with each other, and people demolished and damaged each other. And today, what happened at the top level will not percolate down at the grassroots level. So that Mahagathbandhan is, it's going to be a failure. So what we see is, we need a third force coming up. 2019 would be the first year which will, the formation of third force will emerge. That is the platform which we are trying to create. Yeah, let me take this one. Which will, the formation of third force will emerge. That is the platform which we are trying to create. Yeah, let me take this one. But I prefer to be away from both the national parties, sir. Both from BJP and from our Andhra Pradesh perspective, what we had gone through and what they had done for Tamil Nadu also, I personally, what we had gone through, to be away from both the national parties. BJP and from our Andhra Pradesh perspective, we want to create an equidistance. Yeah. In which way? In which way it would be? No, when I'm making equidistance for both, because in AP it is going to be a triangular contest in AP. So in which way it would help the support? Which way it would help? I didn't understand your question. Okay. I didn't understand your question. So which would help support? Which way it would help? BJP is losing ground. BJP is losing ground. It had lost in Andhra Pradesh. National levels it would be losing now. It had lost in Andhra Pradesh. Yes, sir. BJP is losing ground.
నిలదీయడానికి ప్రశ్నించే ధైర్యం ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి సమాధానం చెప్పే ధైర్యం కూడా ఉంటుందని నేనైతే నమ్ముతున్నాను. ఆ నమ్మకంతో మిమ్మల్ని ఒకటి అడుగుతున్నాను. వైసీపీతో పొత్తు కోసం మీరు ప్రయత్నించారని ప్రత్యర్థులు చెప్తున్నారు. పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారిని భేటీ అయ్యారు కూడా మీ ప్రత్యర్థులే ఆరోపిస్తున్నారు. అది వాస్తవమా?
Tired of the people, people being taken for granted. I don't want to do that. Unlike other political parties, have something behind and say something else in the front. I don't like it. So, frankly to speak, we never had understanding with YCP. In fact, I was the one who was quite vehemently, criticizing YCP. So, which way will align with them? In which way will join with them? Never happened. It is a figment of TDP leaders' imagination.
సార్ 2019లో మీరు ఒంటరిగా వెళ్తారా, ఎవరైనా అలయన్స్ తో వెళ్తారా?
No, we are going independently. We are going independently. Thank you. Sir. No, I'll tell you, because when I'm saying South. No, it is. I understood. But let me tell you, it is of the interest of the country I'm saying. It is not to segregate the country, to keep the integrity of the country intact. It's not about to segregate the country. See, in Telangana, what we had faced for 10 years, a decade long, we treated as second-grade citizens for no fault of ours. It is a political class who did mistakes. But it is the people who had paid the price. And all the political classes, they're equal, they're together. But here, leadership does not consist of needs and requirements of South. The cultural understanding South is missing from the North Indian leadership. Every time you want to do something, to run all the way to Delhi, it's going to be a difficult process. Unless they more understanding to or they have to bring a capital here, like Jammu and Kashmir, they have some capital, winter capital. I think central government should ponder, should think that they have to bring a capital here to South India also, which is needed, which is not by me, it is an envision by me, Baba Saheb Ambedkar. I think we should, it's at high time to keep the country intact and to keep the integrity intact. I think it is needed. No, sir. Whatever the common, let us go for what do you call it? Voting. That part I prefer not to say it right now, because if whatever happens, whatever the all the South Indians decide, that's what it is. Not about. See, it is about, I think maybe everyone looks at the Purachitalu, MGR positive, like, we cannot take him as a role model. So, what MGR had done before entering into films was, it will never be talked about, it will never be noticed. And all of us should understand, MGR is an example. It's a very tough example to follow. So if anyone wants, becoming an actor cannot be a stepping stone for Chief Minister post. And you have to work your way out. And no matter, you might be a superstar, including myself, maybe I might be part of that certain area, and that does not necessarily mean that it translates into a political key positioning. So you have to work your way out, no matter whoever they are. That's what we believe. And that's what I stand for. At least language-wise, cultural-wise, we share the same common roots. It is not about, because the problem is, if you look at there's a dialect difference. If you create a lot of disharmony amongst the state in two regions, a sub-region issue, can you imagine if you ignore it today, as if it is not existing? And everyone in India feels somewhere, every South Indian feels that we've been neglected. We're not given our due share. I think if we don't address this, if no one corrects it, no one talks about it, they're ignoring an issue, it is a problem. If it will turn it into crisis. And if it is crisis, then to disaster, I think, which is not right for all of us. It is better be open about it, and let's talk about it, and let us correct the issue. That's all my contention is. That's all. Definitely South India should have a greater say in the development of India. Not just a bunch of UP MPs, not necessarily. South India should have better say in Indian politics, which is missing today. Do you think what I'm speaking to, do you feel that way? Because here I'm speaking for the people, sir. Nothing to do. No party can buy me. No party can influence me. Not even a single leader can influence me. It is my heart, and it is people who influence me. Sir?
Are you rallying on the basis of your couple
I don't believe. One of the fundamental principles of my party is caste unification, not caste segregation. They belong to partly backward caste and partly forward caste. I never believe in that. So I never believe in a caste, because that's the problem here. Each political party. The reason why I didn't contest, to make sure it is easy to perform an action than saying it words. That's the reason, to caste unification. That's what I did in 2014, and I never believe in caste politics.
But your brother had used it.
Yeah, let me take that question. Telangana election there. See, I have a dilemma there, because I have a greater following, very great following in Telangana, and in fact we gained around 18% vote in Telangana in 2009, and still we have a great support. My contemplation is all about, they wanted a separate statehood, their self-respect at this juncture. So that has to subside. They have to inculcate that kind of confidence in them that none is going to shatter their statehood, the self-represented statehood. So 2019 I was supposed to contest along with Andhra Pradesh. I was about to contest between 19 to 23 seats in assembly seats in